Welcome back to the Sound for More channel and welcome back to another tutorial on Groove Rider 2. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Additionally, if you would like to support what I do, please do check the instruction contained in each video description. Thank you again. So let's create a new pattern so we start fresh. Today we are going to cover this section here on effect buses, and we're going to talk about effect A and B return, master effects, master bus, etc. Okay, so let's start from sound, and we have a normal synth here. Okay, so on the right hand side you see an output section. First of all, you have a level. So that's the level of the part. So we're using part number 1. Then you have a pan left and right. And then next we have 2 dials, one for send A and one for send B, which I'll come back to in a moment. At the top you have the selection. Here, this button highlighted in red, it says Master Effect 1. If you click on it, you can direct the output to Master Effect 2 or Master Effect 3, or effect A bus, or effect B bus, or to the master. Okay, so now in terms of master, okay, there you go. You still hear the same sound, right? If you go to Master Effect 2, okay, the same on Master Effect 3. And when you go to effect A bus, okay, that's what you hear, always the same. Now, let's start with master, okay? Then let's go to effect bus is here on this page. This is the master bus. And as you can see, you can put a number of effect 3, here, 1 here, the second here, and the third here, and then it goes out, right? And on the output here, you have a general master level here, okay? Then you have return A and return B, okay, which I'll explain in a moment, and so on. And a limiter, I should say, at the very top as well, which you can turn on and off. As always here, you have an option to change to XY pad, but before doing that, let's click here on the plus sign and let's add, for example, an effect. And notice that here you can add also an AUV3 effect. So let's add the delay. There it is. Of course, you can go to XY pad. Okay, and of course you have different parameters. You can add other effects. For example, you click here and you can say, I want to have a chorus. And you can continue like that. You notice that the effects go one after the other. You have only one master bus, okay? Now, let's go back to the sound page or tab. Yeah, if I change from master to master effect 1, now let's see what happens. Let's go here, okay? So it's going to master effect 1, where we have already a delay, then it's moving to this master effect 2, and then master effect 3, and then it's going out to the master bus, okay? So, and of course you can disable change each one of them, I should say, like so. Okay, so, and this one you can see there is a mod delay already in operation, which of course you can change and click hold here as well. So it will hold the position, otherwise it doesn't. And here, for example, let's move it there and click hold as well, the same here and click hold. The important thing is that you can still hear the effect that is on the master bus, because from the sound page, you go to the master effect one, but as you can see on this page here, master effect one is this one where we have also an effect, then it's going into this second one, then this third one, then it comes out from here and is going directly into the master bus. Now you can configure this, you can go here and you can run these effect in series or in parallel as well, or mixed as well. Okay, and there are two different types, and you also have some special as well, like this one, they go all like that in parallel, or this second special one, the two merge together here, and the third one goes directly to this one here. So there are, just look at the arrows and you make yourself familiar, and you can see the difference from the parallel because they're all merged together, and then they go to these to the first effect of the master bus, compared to this one, for example, where they're running all in parallel, but each one goes to a corresponding position of the effects on the master bus. So always check the arrows to know what is actually happening. Okay, so here we have redirected to master effect 1, okay, but we hear still the effect of master bus because that is where we put actually an effect in, because the connection in. As I said, you can change here, and notice here on the master effect you have also access to reverb, which is really good. Okay, and of course so you can start to hear we have reverb. By the way, if you go to the sound page and you click the arrow here, you can see the same master effect here at the bottom as well. So that's another way to access them in a very quick way. Okay, so we have seen how to reorganize the master effect and how to change the effect in each of the master effect, and how to change or add effects in each position up to 3 on the master bus. Okay, so now let's go back here on the sound page. Now you can see, let's change this to effect A bus. As you notice, now the send A button is not available anymore. Now let's go back to the effect buses page. So what is happening is coming here, okay, and then if you click here, you can see the routing, and here it says that return A, go to master. So it's practically this blue here is going directly to the master, skipping of course the master effect. Indeed, you don't hear the reverb, right, which is coming from here. Of course, you can change that. You can say go to master effect 1. In that case, you will start to hear the reverb, and you see the arrow there. And that's one way to do it. Or, for example, back to the master, you can add the reverb here. And on the effect return, you have many more choices of reverb. You have reverb, room verb, whole verb, church verb, etc. So really great. Okay, that is really, really good. Let me position this. And that's okay. Let me remove this effect. Okay, there you go. And let's change that to a slicer if we want to. Okay, so now if I change this dial to 0, I don't hear any more sound. Okay, because there is no return into effect A return. Okay, and here is disabled as well. Now, if I change this and I say go to master, you hear sound. Let's say that I click send to A. Again, I still hear the sound, but I don't hear the reverb because this return is down to 0. If I increase that, you start to hear actually the return. So hopefully that is clear. And now you can see how we can send audio to a master effect, or to an effect A and B bus, okay? And even when we are on master effect 1, 2, 3, we can still send to an effect bus A and B, as long as in this page you have the corresponding return on as well, for which then you can add 3 effects, and for each one you can also change the order if they go to the master or to each individual master effect. And you can do that for effect A and B return. Then you can customize the master effect 1, 2, and 3. You can decide how they are routed into the master bus, which is this one. And then you can change, of course, each effect here, and then you can change serialized effects up to 3 on the master bus itself. Okay, I hope that is clear. And as always, see you next time. Bye.